Ladies and gentlemen, Mecha Kong, and one more time. And last I left off, after I got him all painted, a metallic steel slash aluminum color, I went in, and with all metallic finishes, I like to do a little post shading on the metallic. I think it makes him, I want to say not toy-like, it gives it a little more depth. It's also style, my style of doing things. And one thing I like to use is, now I got the big jug here, which I thought I was buying the smaller bottle the time I bought it. This is wash in a bottle. It's already pre-made. It goes through the airbrush really well. I like to water it down even a little bit more. I like to add a little brown to it. Just depends on how weathered you want to get. Just different ways you can do it. But I usually use straight up black here and airbrush post shading all the where the shadows are and everything, and you might be able to see him. It's very faint. It's kind of one of those, once you get up on him, you can see it. Also, it does help with, for example, a display case. You put him in here. It helps with the, the lighting. It makes the shadows just a little more pronounced. But anyway, very fun kit. I have never built one. I mean, I have built Mecha Kong, but I've never built this Mecha Kong. And so I'm going to get this off the workbench. We're going to get this off to its rightful owner. And then we are going to have to start something else. Which brings us to model building odds and ends. I technically don't have anything going on right now. I don't. There's some kits that, I'm basically two people, collector and a modeler. The collector side's no problem. I collect kits, and that's just not the building part. Now that's something. Do I want to build it? Don't want to start it and then just go through the motions. It's got to click and everything else. And for collector purposes, I got the Vampirilla glow-in-the-dark one, which I'm not a real big fan of. I am of the glow-in-the-darks of the 70s, because you basically almost got a kit and a half when you got the glow-in-the-dark monster kits, which that was good for the parts. But this is one of those, I wanted it, I didn't either, but if I didn't get it, I was gonna, and I already got all the Vampirillas on layaway, on order, so might as well keep on the collection and throw more money at it. And I thought about, what about, I want to say science fiction. And Ciata is one of my favorite, I like what they make. And this is basically like original designs. And it's basically Star Blazers, just the Chinese version. And that's one of their submarines, the, what is it? The I-400 space submarine. I like stuff like this. My only complaint with this kit, though, is I don't like the little arms. But if you all remember the Ciata green plane I did, well, I need to get another one, because the box here, if you look real closely, has that green little plane, but it has floats on it. So I'm like, and you do get the little plane that comes with it. So I'll have to try to find me another one of them little green planes and find me some floats to put with it. So anyway, I thought about that. I may pop that open and check it out. I do like Ciata. I do like what they make. I was thinking maybe we should do vintage, And when I do the model building odds and ends, I like to kick around ideas. Even someone else may type in something I haven't even thought of yet. I thought about something vintage. And these are the old Glencoe Paratrooper and the Frogman. Now these are old ITC kits. Yes, I know the Paratrooper's ITC. I may be wrong on the Frogman, but he may be Pyro. But anyway, this came out in 1991. I started it in 1991, and I never finished it. I'm going to show this kit. I actually robbed the torso out of it for making a kit down the road later on. It was 1/10 scale, and everything worked out. And hate to rob kit at the time, but I needed the body, and made a kit. I can't remember what kit I made out of it. But anyway, this kit is, he added the base, and the old ITC kit comes with parachute. And you don't get it in the Glencoe version, the parachute, which is basically a little vacuum form. I don't know if he didn't have the molds for it, or he or just wanted to add the base, and I don't know the whole story on that. But anyway, I like to have the ITC one to go with the Glencoe. But anyway, I thought about doing one of these with the parachute. It's always been one of my intentions of doing it, but the Navy Frogman, I thought about doing the old, what is he, 60 style Frogman, but I was, I'll show you something in the past here. I've actually started it. I sanded all the seams. You can probably see all the hard work. Once I got everything, sanded everything, I lost the magic to it. Didn't want to touch it, or what, that was just something that just didn't want to finish at the time. I just don't know why. It's just I was real bad, especially in the early 90s, starting a kit, getting it all ready, and then that was it. I lost interest in it. I was real bad at that at times. So again, I was thinking about doing old school Frogman, but I didn't want to do the old wetsuit ones. I was thinking Seaview. They always had the colorful Frogman outfits, the red or the yellow. I was thinking of something like that. But anyway, I was thinking, might do a figure, but I've already done a figure with the Mecha Kong. Then I got to thinking, and we still got time to think what to do next. And I was thinking of, there used to be a company called Junk Tank Rock. And I think, I don't know if they still exist anymore. To me, would put a MAK for a run for their money. And although a lot of people built stuff like this, they took a like a 109 and turned it into a car. That's something I would like to do, but I don't. I'm trying to. If I do one, I'm trying to find a a chassis that's not been done. There's a gentleman that I follow on the socials that he's basically done every car like that and every plane. It's fantastic what he does. He just took it and made it his niche and went on. But I may do something like that. I haven't quite decided. Trying to narrow down a plane that's not been used, like the 109 and all that. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on today, ladies and gentlemen. Finished up Mecha Kong. We'll get him wrapped up and shipped on his way, and we're going to try to find something else to do. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.